Hello everyone, I am coming to you today from a different setup. I messed up my SD card, so I cannot use my camera at the moment. So hopefully on the next video I'll be back to my normal setup, but I still wanted to get a video put out, so here we are. Today's video I have some nail design hacks that I seen on Instagram that I've been wanting to try. I'll like find things and I'll save them. So I picked out 5 that I have, and I will, as I'm doing them, I'll put up the video to give credit. Now I don't know if they're the originators, but that's who I found, so that's who I'm going to give the credit to. So as I'm doing it, I'll put it up of what I'm doing, and we're going to go from there. So each finger will have a different design on it, but they're kind of going to be somewhat color coordinated, I would say. We'll see how it goes. But with that being stated, we're going to get into it. Okay, so I do have some product on this hand. It's just like a base coat and a little reinforced area. So I'm going to take that off. And I've already sanitized my hands with alcohol. And just going to go in with my drill here. I have a 250 grit sanding band on here. And let me cut this on. And I've already pushed back my cuticles. I'm just going to now go around and just take off this layer while also going against my cuticle area to help get up any remaining cuticle pieces attached. And then I'm gonna lightly take this off because it's not really a thick layer, so I don't really need to do any debulking. Alright, so before I apply my tips, because I'm going to do full cover tips, I'm going to go in with this clear peel off base. I have been loving this, so I am going to apply some of this, and then we will cure in the lamp. And now I am using a peel off base, but if you want your nails to last, you know, going with your normal prep, your dehydrator, your primer, and then, you know, your regular base that you would want to use to help them last a little bit longer. I only keep mine on for about a week, so, and this works just fine. But if you want them to last, use a regular base coat. Alright, so today I am going to use Nail Couture's XXL Sculpture Stilettos, because some of the designs were done on stiletto tips and they looked really cute, so I'm going to do stilettos as well. So I'm going to pick out my sizes. I'll be right back. Okay, so I've got my sizes picked out here. And I've actually pre-sized, as I'm starting to use tips, I'm starting to pre-size them so it doesn't take me as long, so I can just go in there and get the numbers and then, you know, do whatever trimming that I need to do. And that's what I did here. I've already, you know, fit them to my cuticle area. So now I'm just going to go in with a little bit of primer to etch the inside. And then we'll start applying. All right, we got that all done, and I am going to apply them using the base here. So I'm going to pick up my pinky nail first. Make sure my lamp is on. It is. I'm gonna put a little layer here first, and then I'm going to add some in the well. Since these are sculptured, there's a little bit of a nice little gap to fill. So I'm gonna have my lamp already turned on. And I'm just gonna go down. I don't want any air bubbles. All right, that looks good. Add a little lint in there. Oh well. All right, so before I put these in the lamp to do my full 60-second cure, I'm going to shape up the sides a bit. Just to make sure I didn't get any spillage up. I try not to have spillage, but it just seems to happen sometimes. It is what it is. All right, I think I got any extra spillage up, so now I'm just going to go ahead and cure this for a full 60 seconds. All right, they're all cured, so now we're going to get back to shaping up my sides here. And while we're here, I got a question. Does it matter if you guys see my face while I'm filming? You know, I watch videos that people never show their faces, and I still enjoy watching them, because I tell you, I probably could definitely film a lot more if I didn't always have to film my face. But I'm just curious. I know it's all on what I would like to, well, I do care, so that's why I'm asking. Because, you know, if you guys prefer just to see the hands in action, I'll just do that. But let me know if you want. Let me know. Leave it in the comments if you guys prefer it or you don't care either way. It might dictate how I go forward. Because this is definitely easier than having to set up for 2 cameras. That little nib off. Trying to think. Oh yeah. Should have got out my dust collector while I was doing this. And I keep hitting my phone. I could just use my tabletop camera and not use my phone. You know what? I do have one SD card that's still working, so I'm going to switch to that camera. And then the rest of this, I want to see what the difference is. If there's much of a difference, I don't know. Because this phone is getting in my way of me. I'm trying to move my hands, and I keep hitting it right here. Okay, for the rest of the video, I'm going to use my tabletop camera, and then we can compare. You guys let me know which view y'all like better. Just a minute. All right, we're back. So now we're gonna come from here. So I think the lighting looks a little bit better from this. I think because, I don't know, maybe how my phone was positioned, but from here, we're gonna just try to finish up. I'm just trying to get this shaping better, and maybe now I can do it without hitting my phone so much. All right, I'm gonna stop messing with them. If not, we'll be here all day just trying to file away. All right, so now I'm going to get a buffer, and I'm just gonna go over the top. And take away the shine. All right, so now I'm gonna go in with a base coat, and I'm going to use the infamous Patty gel base coat. I love the consistency of this base coat. I'm just going to put a nice layer, and then I will cure it in the lamp for about 30 to 60 seconds. Okay, so I got the base coat on, and now we are going to get into the fun stuff. Okay, so the first nail idea that I want to try, I'll post a video up here. It is a unicornish, reminds me of a unicorn, gives me unicorn vibes, that I seen by Daily Charm. And it was using some cat eyes and some gold and some 3D effects. So that's what we are going to try and do. So let's give it a go. All right, so first we'll start with the unicorn colors. These were the closest ones that I could find. So we are going to start with that first. I'm gonna get a liner brush, my little paper palette here, and we're just gonna go color by color. All right, so again, I'm gonna go color by color. We're gonna start with this one here. And what I'm just gonna do, I think, is, I think I'm gonna put a little bit on my palette here so I don't have to keep opening up the bottles. And if I need to go in for more, then I'll bring them back out. Okay, and I'll be using my, since we're using my cloudy, we're gonna use the magnet as well. All right, so they started at the cuticle and just put swoops on. So I'm thinking I'm gonna do it on my pinky. So I did it on a press on, but I'm doing it on this, so we'll see how it goes. All right, so I tried to buff it out like they had stated, and I almost messed it up. I had to repaint it here on the bottom with the cat eye, but I'm not gonna, I don't want to mess it up, so I'm just gonna go in with this matte top coat by Divock, and I'm not gonna do any buffing. We're just gonna matte coat it, and then we'll go in for the lines. All right, we are going to attempt to do these little lines. So I have a liner gel here from Melody Susie, and I'm using it because it already has like the little brush on there, and I've not used this yet, so let's see how she goes. Not like I'm really good with line work to begin with. Boy. This should be fun. I got my little black lines as good as they're gonna get. I did a cure. I am not, you know what? My line work is getting better. We're getting there. I'm not gonna put myself down. But I'm gonna take, they did a gold chrome, so I'm trying to stick as close to the design. So I'm just going to rub this on. They used a gold liner, but I don't have a gold liner, so I'm using the black gel with the gold chrome. And hopefully I can wipe the rest of this off. If not, it's still kind of cute. Give a little gold sheen. But I don't want it to stay there, so I'll close that up. I think that is, oh, get these little pieces over here. Definitely testing myself with these today. All right, so I'm gonna take a little dust brush and try to, ooh, yes, look at that. Divock matte top coat for the win. Okay, oh, that's so cute. Okay, I'm just happy that it came out nice. Okay, so now the next thing that they do is give the horns, or not the horns, but the color some definition. And because I kind of want this to be precise, I'm using the Melody Susie, the rhinestone glue, but I'm using it with this little pointer so I can kind of, I would say kind of control where I want to put the little bloops. All right, that made a mess. I didn't know what that was. So we are going to change course here and stick with the old tried and true here. Oh, my cart. I don't know if that was regular glue. It says rhinestone glue, but maybe it's actually like regular glue. Okay. And I don't want it to be too bumpy, so I'm going to take my liner brush here and try to not have it look too crazy, even though we are going to go over this with some top coat. Okay. All right, I'm going to cure that before it moves. Hey, look at that. I'm gonna put up a side by side. I think I did pretty good. Ooh. Right, now for our second design, that's gonna go, I'm gonna go in order, so it's gonna go on the ring finger. As you can see, we're cutting some plastic pieces. I'm assuming that it looks like she takes the plastic pieces off. Yeah, I believe so. I believe she cures them on there and then takes them off and then applies the chrome powder. So that is what we are going to attempt. All right, so for this one, I've got some chrome powder, nail gel, and we will be using, this is from, oh, let me put another glove on. I had to go to the kitchen and grab a little snack. Okay, we're gonna use this chrome powder here because I'm trying to stay, like I said, I'm trying to stay in a theme. I love this chrome powder though. This is from Savvyland, I believe. Yeah, from the little collection that I had. I think I did a video on these. So we have that, and I pre-cut some plastic pieces. I didn't want them to fly away because I think she used like the sticker sheet. So, and let me grab some tweezers so we can hopefully attempt this. I probably cut more plastic pieces than I needed, but I wanted to make sure I had enough. All right, so I'm gonna go in with the Melody Susie. This is a black gel. So we're gonna go in with this first. And I believe, let me recheck the video, make sure I'm doing this right. Okay, black and then the foil gel. So I'm gonna put the black on first, and then we're gonna go on, we're gonna cure this and then do the chrome gel and then put the plastic pieces on. Hopefully I made them long enough. I think I measured them out for the tips that I was using last night, so hopefully they're long enough. I saw that design and I was like, this is really cool looking. Or when I first seen it and I saved it, I was like, that's pretty cool. All right, I'm gonna cure that. All right, so hopefully you guys can see my little pieces here. I've cut some little plastic pieces out. I kind of made the ones a little bit thinner than what I had already cut. I think I made those a little bit too thick. They're not even by any means, but that's okay. So now we're gonna go in here with this, since we will be using chrome powder. And that's what she used, or the person used. So we are, ooh, okay. Okay, y'all can probably hear my mama. She talking to my daughter. Told y'all I got a loud family. So, we are loud women in this house. It happens. So, oops. All right. I don't know what this is from. Oh, it's not on my skin. I ain't worried about that. Okay, so now I'm going to take these tweezers and attempt to put these, I say attempt. Oh good, at least they're long enough. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna put that there. Okay, so now I'm gonna cure that. Alright. So, and I think from here now, we take these off. I'm going back to the video just to make sure I don't mess nothing up. Okay, yeah, so now I guess they should come off. All right. That is so cool. Now she does give the nail a little bit of shape because of the glue. So that's what I'm gonna do here before. Go on with the powder. Right, so now we're going to take our chrome powder and we're going to chrome it on. That's so cool. Look at that. That's pretty cool and different. You don't know. That's cool though. Kind of a funky design. I like it. Now she doesn't top coat hers, but I'm top coating mine because I don't want any, or I haven't seen it in the video, but I'm going to go ahead and top coat mine because I don't want it to mess up. Once I can find my top coat, we'll be all right. Ooh. Oh, that top coat does something for it right here. Oh, this is beautiful. Oh, that is stunning. Woohoo, let's cure. All right, so for our third nail, we are doing, it reminds me of a tortoise shell, but I'm going to do it obviously in a different kind of color scheme, but it's black with some matte, some little droplets, and then we're going to rub some chrome powder on it, and then we're going to top coat it. So, all right, so first we're going to start off again. I'm going to go in with my, gonna go on the black again, to give it a nice coat. Oh, I got chrome powder everywhere. That's cool. Chrome powder only makes your life sparkle brighter. What? Right, so next she says to go in with shiny top coat. We don't cure, and then we put drops of matte top coat into the mix. So I'm going to go back in with the Divock matte top coat. It is becoming one of my favorites because chrome does not stick to this. I love it. Alright, and then for the top coat I'm going to use my other favorite, my patty gel. Okay, so we're going to go in with our shiny top coat. Alright. Okay. And then I got my dotting tool here. And we're just going to, you know, let me put some more just in case. I feel like I didn't put enough. I need to order some more of this. Should order like 2 bottles. Okay, we're just gonna go in with some droplets. I think it's kind of like doing blooming gel. Hopefully I'm doing this right. We'll see. Alright, I'm gonna cure that. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Mine doesn't look like hers. Mine looks like a blob of mist. Maybe my top coat was too thick. I don't know. Okay. We're already here. I'm gonna go in with some chrome powder. They can't all be successes, can't they? No. I don't even know what the, okay. Yeah, I don't know what happened here. I followed the design. You know, they can't all be successes, can they? Alright, I'm just going to rub that in. This is a beautiful chrome powder color, though. Look at that. If anything, chrome powder for the win, right? Okay. I think maybe something between putting the dots on of the matte. Somehow we got messed up here. Alright, so I'm going to wipe off the excess now. I'm gonna take all of this off and I'm gonna come back to this. So give me just a second and we're gonna start from scratch because I refuse to not let this turn out the way that it's supposed to. Okay, we're back. I took that off. I've got another base coat on, black. So now this time I'm gonna go in with this one. I think that's might have been where I messed up at. So I'm gonna go in with that, and then I'm gonna go in with the dollops of the matte. I think I'm just gonna dollop it in instead of using the dotting tool. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what, I have no idea what happened here. But it looks like we had a better outcome than the first time. So, yeah, trial and error, trial and error. So now we're going to go over with our chrome. Get this off. Oh, no, this is fine. Oh, okay. That looks a lot better than the first time. Chrome powder is so messy, but so pretty. It's kind of cute. Kind of, it doesn't look like hers. I had to figure it out, but it's still giving the same effect. I like it. Okay. For our fourth nail, this is like a mermaid seashell kind of deal. So, yeah. We've got some pink, blue, more chrome powder. And we're gonna make some scalps. All right, let's go. Okay, so I have these two colors. That was like the closest I could find to the picture. I don't have a straw small enough, so I'm actually gonna use, I bent this full cover tip so I could like do the scales. And we got some solid glue. And then I have a few charms picked out that we can put on top. I've got a couple of things picked out. And then I also have two things. One is by Model Ones. And then I have also one by, if they can focus. One by Double Rhythm. So they're both kind of silvery. I just can't remember which one is thinnest, but we'll figure it out. And then I also have some sponges. So first things first is we're gonna paint half and half here. And I'm actually just gonna use my ombre brush instead of using a little. Oh, kind of gives a little purplish now. Ooh. So now, I think I'm going to use this one by, damn, it's a tiny little bottle. I'm gonna use this one by Model Ones. I think it's a lot thinner. Yeah. So we're gonna use this one. Okay. And then we get our magnet. Ooh. Okay, let's cure that. Okay, oh, that is so pretty. Okay, and now I'm going to go in with my chrome powder gel. We're going to put this on, and then we are going to cure, and then place our chrome powder on, and then go in with the 3D gel. All right, let's go in with this chrome powder is so gorgeous. Okay, where's my little applicator here? And oh, yes. Oh, she is giving. Oh. Oops, stay in camera. Oh, that is beautiful. Get our glob here, and hopefully this. Okay. Now we're sticky. I think I got that somewhat level. So now I'm just going to take my little scale maker here and I'm just going to make some scales. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna cure that. Alright. I'm gonna glue these on, the little pearls, but I'm probably gonna lose the fish scale because my glue is not non-sticky and I don't want to walk around with sticky stuff on my hands. So I'm gonna put that one right there. That scared the crap out of me. Flash cure that. And then I'm just going to put them going down a little line. Oh, if I can pick it up. Mm. Okay, let me cure that. Okay, I'm gonna go over this now with some top coat. All right, let me cure that. All right, and for our final nail, we are going to be using this magnet, as I'll show in the video here. But this makes a really cool, like, circle effect. Okay, so I'm going to use this one here by Fall. I think it goes good with my color scheme I got going on here. Okay, so let's create some magic. Okay, I'm gonna cure that and then we'll go in with the second layer. Oh, let's go in for our second coat here. This has been a messy day. Chrome powder everywhere. Okay. Of course, I'd save like the simplest design for last. All right. Ooh. All right, so let's try this out. Oh. Ooh. It's like coming up different on camera. Oh, and I did hit the polish. That's cool. That's so cool. Okay, let me cure that. Okay, so for the rest of this video, it's going to be my voice because my mic actually stopped working and I didn't realize it until I had finished, well, I was editing. So here I had finished up that magnetized nail and I'm top coating it. And then I'm going to place it in the lamp and do a full cure on there. But that nail was gorgeous. You guys can't tell me that nail was not gorgeous. I'm finishing the top coat now, and now we're going to put in the lamp. And this is the finished look of all 5 nails. I mean, these were fun. They took a little time. It took a lot of time to do these, but it was real fun. So now I'm just putting on some cuticle oil that I have. It's a Beekman's. I don't even know how long I've had it, but it's made from goat's milk. Me and my mom love this stuff. It's so good. It's like almost like a lip balm kind of thing, and you just take it out with your finger and you can put it on your cuticles. Now I'm going to wipe down the nails with a little bit of alcohol because I think I got some of the cuticle oil on the fingers. So I'm wiping that down so I can give you guys a final look. All right, and this is the final look, guys. All 5 nails. They were so fun to do, so cute. These creators that came up with these designs, hats off to you, because my brain can't think outside the box like this sometimes, but this was really fun to do. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you in the next one. Okay, see you.